Hi guys and welcome to the JKT Radio Podcast, where it's the spookiest time spooky, and I'm everyone's favorite fun-sized chocolate bar, Crispy Crunch. I'm joined by my other fun-sized chocolate bar compatriots, Chris.
Why can't I be a full-sized and I'm Coffee Crisp?
Because you're not tall enough.
I mean, sure, but no, not fair. I'm 5'4".
Devin?
David?
Oh, I'm a fucking Mars bar.
Nice.
Space Kid.
I'm McBride.
I am the superior to the Mars bar, the Snickers bar.
Oh,
Hey.
excuse me.
The Mars, depending on who we're talking to, the Mars bar is superior, especially for nut allergies.
The Mars bar is superior.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
but let's
with
be-
your fancy nut allergies.
Okay, but let's
I
be
don't
real.
have
Coffee
no-
Crisp is the best, and you guys are wrong.
Actually,
Well, that
I think
is
we
true.
all picked the wrong one. The best one is Smarties.
Yeah, that's true.
You
I
know
can't
what we
get
need
into
to
Smarties
do?
anymore.
Canadian Smarties or American Smarties?
Canadian Smarties.
Yeah. But you know what we need to do for our Smash tournament? We need to do one thing where we've named all of our names are chocolate bars.
Yes.
Because I cannot put that many names saved into Smash? No.
Fair.
Fair.
I don't
Also,
think that would actually work, but
We're also all wrong because bounty bars are the best.
No, you
No.
coconut, gross.
You guys, I forgot you guys were sinners.
yeah.
I am a
Oh.
sinner. I'm the highest of the sinners. I'm not even a sinner anymore. I'm actually a
Since
I-
I am
I'm
the grand sinner.
Satan himself. I am Satan himself, way at the top. I'm the
I mean, we knew
Antichrist.
Sin Supreme.
McBride doesn't. McBride hasn't had the glory of being one of my players yet,
Oh.
No, not yet.
Oh.
which
I'm anxious.
will
I want
make
to.
Devin's trauma seem like nothing.
Yeah, you've experienced nothing.
Yeah, I am a merciful god.
I'm not.
No,
Well,
I miss my kidney.
I say I'm a merciful god. You guys haven't. Next session will be interesting. That's all I'm gonna say.
You let Sonair happen.
Yeah, you're no.
So
Yeah.
I love my reptile boys.
I thought we had made a pact not to talk too much about D&D.
We didn't. That was just a weird side note.
That
Sorry.
was a weird side note.
But yeah, so the spookiest of the spookies is coming out.
Yes,
Spooky,
it
spooky,
is.
spooky, spooky. It's even not
Dude.
even.
I'm so angry with the world because it's on a Saturday and
It's a full moon.
it's a full moon, and because people are stupid and won't stay inside and can't go outside.
I know.
Yep.
I know.
Granted, I wouldn't be doing anything anyways, but like, fuck everybody.
I
But
would
that's
be
besides
trick-or-treating.
the point.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
we had a golden opportunity.
We had
and,
a plan.
and the world just said, "Fuck you! You can't have your fun."
Well, no, the world said fuck you, and then we're like, well, fuck you too. We'll just make it worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially. To be even greater, it is not only a Saturday and a full moon. It is a hunter's moon
I know.
on Halloween,
I'm so angry. I am a very angry blob.
and it's also a blue moon because it's the second full moon of the month. So
Oh,
it is
I love
a
that song.
Halloween hunter's blue moon.
Yeah,
and
it's
I'm
like
angry.
the prime witch time, and we are just not allowed to go anywhere.
I mean, who knows
Prime
though?
spooky
Maybe
time.
all of those things will combine, and the apocalypse will just happen. Then it'll be a really spooky time.
Well, yes.
That
And then I
yes.
will rule the world as it was meant to be.
Yes, because we've discussed that Kira is a I don't
Cockroach.
wanna- not a cockroach. Let's say lobster, because lobsters are nicer.
Are
to look
they?
at. To look at.
Oh, to look at, yeah.
I mean, yes. This is
I don't
true.
know,
Especially if you-
man.
Especially if you manage to find one of the rare blue ones.
I am a rare blue one.
Yeah.
Hissing cockroaches look kind of cool.
They're terrifying.
They cool though. Dude,
Although,
they
fun
look-
fact, which you know because you have reptiles, but nobody else knows that I know of. So there's actually a type of cockroach that's actually illegal to have in Canada.
Really?
Yeah, because so basically with reptiles, there's a feeder insect called the dubia roach, which is like, you know, one of the best sources of protein for most reptiles. But it's not legal to have in Canada.
Why?
They're an invasive species.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're like all these fucking moths.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, the moth situation's calmed down.
Yes,
Although
it
there's
has.
one in the
It's
house
gotten
somewhere.
way better. It was getting pretty awful a couple of weeks ago.
It was like a month ago.
Yeah, it was like a month ago.
was a month ago.
God, time is just, what is time? I feel
Time
like
doesn't exist.
time is doing that thing where it goes super slow and super fast at the exact same time.
I can't relate. I have ADHD.
Ooh. I had
Time
to do
doesn't
your-
exist.
Yeah, so, you know what was even funnier? I do know these are illegal because, I was originally looking long time ago to order insects in when there was no pet store around me because my 2 pet stores closed.
Was
And I
this
had to
during
track-
the... Or was this before?
This was before COVID. I used to go to a little family-owned pet store by Cat Mall, and the guy was like the chillest guy ever. I could buy 200 crickets for $20 even.
Wow.
He was
Pretty good.
also
That's 10 cents per cricket.
yeah. He also got he was the place that got like a bunch of exotics. He got gargoyle geckos in.
Oh, those
all
are
the
hard to
time.
get.
Yeah, he got them constantly. Like he was like a god of exotics.
I want to see false chameleons.
He had one of those too. He had aloes. He had everything.
You mean anoles? Or
Anoles. Sorry, I can't.
I was like
pronounce.
aloe. I'm pretty sure that's a plant.
That
It
is a plant.
I have 2 of them.
But yeah, every
Anoles are
time he
pretty
got
common, though.
They are.
yeah, but he had like the big green ones, the really really big ones.
Oh,
the-
he had the fully grown ones then.
Yeah.
'Cause we get green anoles and we get Bahamian. No, not Baham. Bahamian? Yeah, Bahamian anoles at work.
Yeah, he also- He also had a bunch of different tarantulas. And anytime he got something new or cool in, he was like, "Do you want to see it?" And I'm like, "Yes." So he would take it out and he would let me see it and everything.
Wasn't that how you got Nebby, or was that different?
Nebby was from your store, or the same place as your store.
Same as mine, but not my specific store.
You're not
So
your
it's like-
specific store, but
So
same.
I'm like, we can't have
chain.
snakes at mine.
Then I went to the one here in my mall, Park Royal, which is also a really small family-owned one. And they actually had a parrot there named Elmo, and he was a green parrot, and he was a very sickly parrot. He had a very swollen face. I can't remember why,
Oh, poor thing.
but he didn't talk much, and he
Well,
was
yeah,
always
probably
in
hadn't
this.
really been trained to talk much.
Oh, he said hello and everything. He just didn't like talking.
Can't relate.
Kids would always come in and try and convince this bird to talk, and I would walk in. I'd be like, "Hey," and I always do a loop. I'd go and I'd look at because it had cats and dogs too. I'd look at them. I'd look at the reptiles and the fish they had in, because this store had a bunch of stuff that was probably illegal, like piranhas.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think those are legal.
Yeah, those
They
are.
aren't.
Yeah.
I actually walked in and me and my mom were having a conversation. She's like, "That's a piranha." I'm like, "There's no fucking way that's a piranha. Those are illegal here." We look at the owner. He's like, "Oh no, that's a piranha." was like-
Well done.
What?
How?
I don't know. It was a very questionable store. They had Arawandas and Aeropampas sometimes.
Oh, arowanas?
Yeah, and the other one, the not allowed one, the Aeropampas.
Oh, Jesus.
Like
I know you can catch arowanas in,
You can
Animal
catch the
Crossing.
other. You can catch the other one in Animal Crossing as well.
No, you
Yes.
can't. You can only get
Yes.
arowanas.
There's another one, and I know because I actually commented on it.
No, I-
I might be pronouncing it wrong, but it's
Oh.
similar to Aranwanda.
I've caught
it's
almost
usually like
all
a-
of the fish, so.
It's usually like a black red color.
Yeah, that's the arowana.
Hmm.
Oh, arapaima.
There we go. That's what I was trying to say. I do the loop of the store because there was a big block in the center of it, so you could actually do a full circle of the store.
Oh, yeah.
But when I walked in, I would go, "Hi, Elmo," because that was the bird's name. And every day, I would yell, "Hi, Elmo," and he would yell hi back. And people were pissed off at me because the bird responded to me. I was like, I come in here. I used to come there before I went to my really tiny other pet store because that one's way cheaper and it's on my way home from work.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the one closest to my house. I bought my chameleon when I had him from here. I bought
Did you-
several things from this store.
Did you have a veiled or did you have a panther?
I had a veiled chameleon.
Oh, okay.
He refused to let me cut his nails, and he refused to let me put climby things in.
What kind of chameleon is this?
He was the grumpiest old man that ever lived.
Oh, a very grumpy pancake. And now you have a new Grumpy Pancake.
New Grumpy Pancake. Dumont was a baby when I had Morden. Yeah, his name was
She
Morden
learned
Solus.
from him.
She learned well from him. No, this thing was like the angriest thing in the world. He hated attention. He hated everything. I would open the door though because he would like me talking to him. So I'd open the door. He'd crawl on top of the door and be on top of the cage door, and he'd sit there and I'd be staring at him talking to my microphone, talking to someone on the computer. I'd be talking, but he thought I was talking to him, and he liked that as long as I wasn't touching.
Well, that's kind of adorable.
That's the only time he accepted it. But since he refused to let me cut his nails or put a lot of climby things up in the higher parts of the cage, he did fall really badly, and it looked like he broke his spine.
Oh,
It was just straight down. He was fine when I left for work. I feed most of my animals when I leave for work, even now. And then when I came home, I was informed that he had died.
That's shitty.
Somewhere in Vince, my brother, found him when he woke up 4 hours after I left. So sometime in that 4 hours, he had fallen.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah,
That
but he was.
sucks.
I still have the cage actually. So if I ever wanted, I could get a new veiled chameleon.
I mean, I would point out that we have a new veiled chameleon in at work right now.
I don't like them that small. You know, I don't like getting them baby.
He's actually not too small. He's not as small as we've had before. He's a decent size.
I think Morden, when I bought him, he was about 4-5 inches, not including tail.
Yeah, that's
When I
about.
got him.
I would say the new one's probably about about 4 inches. I would think.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's
4
a good
inches.
age.
Like,
That's a good size to get them.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
not like
but-
a baby.
What were we talking about? Oh, the Dubais.
Oh yeah, the dubious. It's like we went to reptiles.
We got distracted. But so in the moment before a new pet store opened here on the North Shore and my 2 tiny ones closing, I had a half a year time of having to trek to the other side of the North Shore to buy crickets. Because that was the only other place to buy bugs.
Mm-hmm.
And it sucks getting there because sometimes to get to the other side of the North Shore for me is half an hour just getting there.
Jesus.
And then I still have to get back with live bugs.
Ooh, that's
It's
Pain in the ass.
very hard. It's a very
Yeah.
hard. It got to the point where I actually brought my cricket carrier with me and they would pour them in the cricket carrier for me.
Yeah, I mean that's what we do at work. Although I had a really annoying situation once where I had bought hornworms to bring, like a couple hornworms to bring home to my lizard. But I had been living in Surrey at the time, and it was like a 2-hour travel. So like
Yeah.
about halfway through, I would open up the bag, give them new air, close up the bag again. But it was annoying because when you got a bag full of air sitting in a fairly full purse.
It decompresses real fast.
No, at some point between getting on one bus and getting off of that bus, I lost the bag of hornworms.
Oh, shit.
Those are expensive. They're like
Yeah.
$1.50 per hornworm, and I had 2 in there.
Yeah,
So
they're
that was
not...
It's just $3 gone. I mean, it's $3, but it's $3 for 2 worms.
Yeah, I specifically only buy, like, the giant one when they have the giant ones in. But anyway, back to the Dubais. I was looking on places to buy bugs online that would ship to my house.
Mm.
And I was going through my options, like, obviously, a lot of cockroaches. I was almost going to get the hissing cockroaches before my grandma told me I'm never allowed to buy cockroaches and bring them into the house.
Fair.
I couldn't find a place that would deliver crickets here for some reason. I was in, like, a dead zone of crickets.
Weird.
Yeah. Like, for some reason, like, this half of the North Shore was a complete dead zone. They wouldn't deliver anywhere near here. It was very annoying. But one of the things that I could deliver were these. These illegal animals could get delivered to my house.
But
Because
not
these are the ones
crickets.
These are the ones I was about to order. I was, like, in the process of ordering when my grandma came down, saw what I was doing, and said no.
It's like, yeah, you can't do that. That's illegal.
Yeah.
No.
that's-
It was just because it's a cockroach.
Ah, fair.
My grandma's reasoning is it's a cockroach, and she said no.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Um,
that's pretty fair.
Grandma's a clean freak.
I mean, crickets you get loose and they're under your fridge. Cockroaches you get loose and...
You now have cockroaches.
Yeah. But you can kill a cricket.
I was specifically getting... originally, I wanted the hissing ones because they're very large and very...
Crunchy.
It's hard to lose them because they're so big. And I'm pretty sure Dumont would love it.
Oh, yeah. She loved that
Big
crunch.
crunch. She loved that crunch. She loves the hornworms too because they're very
Squishies.
squishy, and she just loves the goo.
Yeah.
They look like fingers, don't they, Dumont? Is that why you bet all those years ago you destroyed my finger?
Good. How long ago was that? And
It was
I
2 years ago.
we've talked about that before, I think.
Yep, that was Victoria's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because I got there with extreme blood loss, and I was high
Yeah.
off of blood loss and getting like 7 shots.
Yeah, that was that was an interesting interesting day.
It was a day.
That
It was
was
a
a
day.
day.
I scared a lot of people in my house by screaming very loud.
Fair. And now you've got nerve damage.
I already had nerve damage. It's
Now
just
you've
I
got
have
more
worse.
nerve damage.
I've got more nerve damage. My hands are a mess.
You could say you have nerves of steel.
No, I can't because I
No.
don't have any.
Well, if you can't feel anything, then you've got no nerves. Then how would anybody know the difference?
Mm-hmm.
True. By the fact that it can pretty much lose a good chunk of my finger before I notice.
Or,
Yeah.
try to grind your hand on a conveyor belt.
It was an accident or a sander, but that was before the nerve damage.
Ooh.
That was also not my fault. I was cleaning it and someone turned it on.
See, this is why you, unplug it before you... before...
It was in a school. You can't unplug it.
Ah.
The kids got the ones that turned it on because they thought it was funny got kicked out of the class forever.
Well, how would that be funny?
Because kids are
version
assholes.
of their other version of funny, which was kind of like strike one, is they made tape measure bombs where you pull the tape measure all the way around and you stick it in itself until it after some tension it will snap itself out.
What?
And they threw that in a box of nails beside me.
Are these
and just
kids
watch them.
murderers?
I almost murdered them.
I mean, fair.
Fair.
Yeah. Kids being little shit.
That's more than little shit. That's
Actually, Devin's gonna get a kick out of this. Devin, remember those kids that Cody almost beat the shit out of?
Yes.
Those were the kids.
Really?
Yeah,
Those
they
little
were in.
fuckers?
They were in one of my woodshop classes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I am surprised we didn't beat the shit out of them, honestly.
I almost did that day. Maraftap, our woodshop teacher, did kick them out.
Good. They were awful. They were the
He
worst.
kicked them out for the whole day because of the tape measure bonds, and then after turning on the belt sender, they were not allowed to come back in.
Yeah, because that's not funny. That's just straight up, I want to hurt somebody.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fun anymore. I could understand doing it in a box of scrap fabric. That would be fun
Yeah.
because it'd be confetti.
Yeah,
But
that would
nails.
be funny. Nails is just that's literally making a bomb.
Yep.
Yeah, I called it a tape measure bomb. And it was worse because I was the only other person outside because I worked in the outside area a lot.
Yeah.
Woodshop was my favorite.
Yeah.
If I wasn't napping on my desk, I was in the yard. Or I was not in my woodshop class, I was in Devin's film class.
Yep. You showed up in that class so often.
You guys came and got me so often.
We did. We were like, "Hey, Kira, get
And
over
Raph-
here."
Our woodshop teacher did not care.
Nope. Nope. They
No.
didn't give a fuck. I do distinctly remember this.
That man did not. Well, I didn't have my own project. It was my project was do the group project, help all the exchange students with their stuff, and then do all the the teachers coming in with really obscure projects that they need done to do those. So I made Plinko at one point
Oh.
for the physics teacher.
I think you would probably like the there's a couple of channels you'd probably like on YouTube. Like
If they're craft channels, I'm probably already subscribed to them.
Probably. There's like, because like there's Evan and Caitlin, and then there's I Like to Make That. I think are usually the ones I watch.
I have Ribinator right now because he does dice projects,
Ooh, nice.
which are really cool. I have Black Magic Craft, which is still a lot of D&D stuff. Evil Ted, obviously, which is a lot of cosplay stuff. But for the most part, I still have the plans to make I think it's a 2x2x4 deep chest on wheels.
Oh yeah, I remember you were talking about that
for
before.
all of my D&D stuff, and I was gonna roll it around. So when we went to go D&D in my kitchen, I could just roll it out, and I'd have all my stuff there and ready. Yeah. The woodworking, again, I've done enough of it. I have a lot of it. My grandfather was technically one of the most wanted contractors in the country for America and Canada.
I just remember because I Like to Make That or whatever. He at one point made a arcade machine using woodworking and.
You need a little bit of electrical for arcade.
Well, yeah, there was like those little teeny tiny what are those things called?
I don't know
not
what you're
that.
trying to say.
They're like the little circuit boards that you can kind of set up things for.
Those are just called circuit boards, love.
No, there's a specific Arduinos. That's what it was.
I try to stay away from electrical for good reason.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good call.
that's probably
So-
fair.
I did have a good laugh earlier today. I did have to go fix the toilet.
Oh, fun.
Oh, yeah.
no.
Yeah, I was sitting here.
Is
My
this story
computer, I was
time
playing-
with Kira?
Go, my theme song.
Story time with Kira.
Done.
Beautiful. I was sitting here. I was playing Minecraft at like 8 or 9 in the morning. And basically, my brother comes out. He was going to take a shower. And he's like, the toilet's broken.
Oh no.
Actually, my brother has just walked in and he's handing me things.
Well, that sounds about right.
Oh, D&D socks.
D&D socks.
D&D socks. And now there's a dog. So, toilet's broken, and I was like, oh, what happened now? It's not, oh my god, there's a Sackboy mug! Aw. I love
And
you, Vince.
insert the part where Vince hands things to Kira.
Yeah.
I'll take a picture of the Sackboy mug,
all,
because
all the distractions are real.
the distractions are real distractions.
Yeah.
So he comes in, he says, toilet's broken. And my only other question is, I was thinking, like, why would the toilet be broken? There's no reason the toilet would be broken. He said, toilet's not flushing. I'm like, not flushing. Not flushing, period. And my brain's like,
Disconnected the little thingy.
Yeah, that could be many things.
no, I was like, oh, Mum bought those tablets that you put in the basin,
Oh no.
the water reservoir basin. And I was like, last time Mum did that, they put it in where the plunger goes.
Mm.
And was like, did it stop working after Mum put the tablet in? Vince, my brother's like, I don't know. I walked in, took off the lid from the basin, looked down, turned my flashlight on with my phone because I need to see. It's very dark in there. And I'm like, nope, big old tablet sitting right in the hole.
Yeah, that sounds
perfectly.
about right.
I was like, that's why it's not working. That's why it's not flushing.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Probably been like 6 months.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so I just walked in. Vince, brother holds the phone for me, grabbed the tablet, toilet's fine.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause
I fixed it.
A while back, I think we had an issue with our toilet where it wasn't refilling the water for some reason. And
Oh, yeah.
I don't even, like, basically part of it, just like the part of the plunger thing wasn't going up to refill the water. And I don't know what I kind of did. I kind of just fiddled around with it. And then all of a sudden
Somehow it got work.
Yeah, somehow it just started working again. I'm like, okay,
I'll
I
take
will
it.
accept this.
Oh,
Don't know
but,
what I did, but I did it.
Yeah, that's I I don't know if anyone's seen the movie Trick or Treat. It's kind of like a Tales of the Crypt Keeper style movie.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that one. Yeah.
I enjoy it very much. I watch it every Halloween. Sackboy, which is the mug I just posted in the chat, is one of the main characters, and he's got a sack on his head, and he's a little kid. He looks like a toddler size, and when his sack gets ripped off, he is a pumpkin man inside. There's a pumpkin man, and he attacks people that don't give him candy. He goes trick-or-treating, and he attacks people that don't give him candy, because those are the rules of Halloween. You have to abide by the spirits' rules.
Mhm.
Or you blow out your jack-o'-lanterns early, because blowing out your jack-o'-lanterns early is a bad thing, because the jack-o'-lanterns actually keep the bad spirits away,
Yeah.
which he
that was the
technically is
original
one. So that mug also, by the way, is huge, man. My fist fits in this mug.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, and there's room. Yep, I'm gonna put this next to the Cthulhu mug of pencils. Currently, it's holding the D&D socks, though.
I want to see the D&D socks.
You want to see the D&D socks?
Yes.
Okay, one second. Let me get a good picture of this.
Stow upon me the socks.
The socks are very important. I do enjoy my socks.
I like to collect socks and I hate wearing them.
I wear socks a lot.
I need more big fuzzy socks.
You can get them at dollar stores, actually.
We know because we've bought a couple.
I've bought many.
Yeah.
Good to
We
know.
bought quite a few.
Yeah, because like
I-
I don't leave the house obviously, and like my feet are constantly cold, but I don't want to wear just my regular socks. So I want like
Because
big,
then they're
big,
not
big, fluffy
comfortable. It's like,
socks.
what's the point?
Exactly. It's like I'm not going out anywhere. Why would I wear these?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Oh,
You can see my gym jams in that photo, too.
Oh wow.
I desire.
Yeah, they're proper socks. They're from the spirit store, because that's where he went.
Yes.
Yeah,
I need to go there.
Apparently, there's a place opening up near where I work, like a Spirit of Halloween, because we saw signs, and I'm not
It's-
allowed to. Well, I have forbidden myself from being allowed to know where it is.
I know where it's probably
exactly
open
where
already.
it is because I drove past it the other day.
Yeah, don't tell me.
Oh, okay.
I know
Because-
where mine is.
Yeah, it's close to where you work.
I know it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know. Do you
Yeah.
remember what happened when I was allowed to walk into a dollar store unattended?
Yep. I do.
Yeah. I need to go in because
My collection of skulls has doubled.
it grows. I need to buy a lab coat, though. So I need to walk into
Yes.
Spirit Halloween for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to buy a lab coat for a future endeavor. Also,
I-
it's a good thing to add to my collection of random things.
Yes.
Of course.
So make a fine addition to my collection.
Yeah, I'm just like not allowing myself to know where it is because that would be bad.
It would be bad,
Good.
and also it would be good, but
I do not have the finances to spending $1 million at a Halloween store,
no.
and I would try.
Yes, you would.
Oh, this mug is not machine washable nor microwave safe.
Well,
Ah,
I mean,
no. Most aren't though. Most like printed ones.
yeah, because
Yeah.
it would wash off, and there's
Yeah.
probably like metal. or
Yeah, it
something.
depends on the mug. I have I believe my Cthulhu mug is machine washable but not microwave safe.
Most of my skull mugs, which I have 2, are not machine washable or microwave safe.
Yeah, this one is machine safe because it's literally just green ceramic. The ceramic was dyed and it's all one color.
Well, there we go.
There used to be one that was like that I had, at least I think I had one or my dad had one, where those ones that change in like
Oh, the heat ones?
Oh, with
Yeah.
heat? Yeah, I
you
have
can't
one of those
exactly
as well.
put those in the microwave because it'll fuck up everything.
It'll fuck up the mechanics of the paint.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got man, I just realized this mug is perfect for soup.
Ooh, soup mug.
It would be, yeah.
It's so big.
I love any kind of mug that makes you look like you're drinking out of somebody's head.
I've got that one. I've got the Cthulhu one. Is literally just it's got Cthulhu's face it's the clay itself is actually popped out to be Cthulhu.
See, I have a black one I have a black and a white skull.
I know I have a lot of mugs. I have the drinking horn itself. I have the tankard. I have several
We
tankards.
still need the Barnabas mug.
I still need a Barnabas mug.
Yeah, you do.
I do. I need a Barnabas shirt is what I need.
It'll just go across the front and back.
Oh, on the front it says Barnabas across my tits, and on the back it says I always know where I'm going. It's a very odd joke of I always knew where I was going in quotes, but I could never figure it. Barnabas could never go in that direction because he couldn't fucking figure it out.
Huh?
So I would just walk in that direction confidently, and I would get there. I didn't know where it was, but I would get there. But we're about halfway through our spooky spook.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
Yes.
ready for the spooky game?
Yes.
Let's do it. Spook
The
edition.
spookiest of spooky games. And I have all of me tabs open. I don't know what that means.
The bug.
Oh, I know what that means now. I didn't see the picture, I just saw the note. Alright, guys. Your first question. I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's not a question.
Not a question. The first quote. Quote? Not a quote.
Lyric.
It's not
First
even a
lyric.
quote.
We're
You'll get
almost
it. You'll
there.
get there.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna do it.
She likes the Q words.
I'm also trying to find.
The wiki.
Oh, I got the wiki. I don't know which one's the chorus.
Oh, fun.
I found the chorus. Sometimes, because
Yeah.
That's music in a nutshell.
chorus verse 2, chorus verse 3, maybe a fourth verse, but that's how it should work.
Okay.
But the chorus is split in this song into 3 different blocks.
Ah,
So
well.
I'm just like, well, which one is the chorus? I don't know. All right, your first the beginning of the song goes. And no, I'm not skipping anything this time.
Yay.
An empty room, I'm empty too. And everything reminds me of you. So many things I shouldn't have missed. The more that I push. And that's all you're getting. I gave you half of the first verse.
Huh.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Is this spooky themed at all, or is it just regular?
This one is not spooky. themed.
Okay.
The obscure song and the movie are spooky themed.
Okay. Good to know.
I couldn't find
Here we
any
go.
good spooky 100 charts.
Is it Evanescence?
No, you fuck off.
I have to do it now. I
I
have
know
to.
it's become a thing.
It's become a thing.
The temptation to make this one Evanescence, by the way, was extreme.
Just
Yep.
do
I
it. One of
mean,
these days you gotta do
spooky.
You
it.
gotta do
So,
it.
It would
Because
work.
eventually it
The
means I get a point for the music things. Which
Yeah.
is
you have
Never
you have
happened.
1
You
point
do have
for a
1
music
point for a
thing.
music thing.
I do.
9 to 5, you guessed Deadpool. 2 for the
Yeah,
movie.
because
Yes.
it was related to a movie question.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Exactly. All right, you guys are at 4 minutes. You ready for part of the chorus?
Yes.
Sure.
So we're going to what I think the beginning of the chorus is.
Okay.
I know you're fine, but what do I do? I know you're fine, but what do I do? I'm awake and trying while you're sleeping like a babe beside him.
Is it Mr. No.
Is it
I
what?
was gonna joke in Mr. Brightside. I'm like, wait, no, I know all the lyrics to that. That's not any of that.
No, I'm not out of my mind and I'm doing just fine. Gotta be down and I want it all.
Started out with a kiss. How did it?
Started
end up
out
like
with a
this?
kiss. It's not that. If I did a Killers song, I would not choose Mr. Brightside just to fuck with people.
Well, I know a lot of Mr. Brights. I know a lot of Killers. Well, I know like 30 Killer songs.
Yeah, I know, but if I chose Mr. Brightside, I'm pretty sure all of us would break out in song.
That's exactly what would
Without a
happen.
doubt.
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly
what
what would happen. Which is not allowed
It's one of those songs.
because we
All right,
are
you guys are at
white.
the 3-minute mark. So this is actually from a Canadian pop punk band, by the way. I know you guys
it
love
Finger
it when I pick
11
Canadian music. It's not Finger 11. Actually, I walked by one of the houses of this band. By accident, I was told as I walked by.
Headley?
It's not Headley.
Theory of a Dead Man?
But then
Theory of a Dead
No.
Man?
No.
I'm just naming Canadian.
I say Hugh. I'm
Is
pretty sure
is
it is
Maroon
not the
5
answer.
Canadian?
No.
I don't know.
Is it Daughtry?
Who?
I don't know.
Actually,
Is it Nickelback?
why would I pick Nickelback?
I don't know. I was naming Canadians. Oh yeah, isn't Carly
this
Rae
song-
Jepsen Canadian?
I think
She is.
but
She is
no,
from
it's
Maple Ridge.
not. Yeah. So you guys also got to think of where I would be walking around, which, to be honest, is a very large area.
Yeah, you could
Walk-
literally be walking anywhere.
Yeah.
I've walked through Delta even just for shits and giggles because that's where I ended up one day.
Yeah.
Jesus.
My brother walked home
Where I-
from Delta once.
Yeah, that fucking sucks. So, fun fact, this music video, along with several others, is actually an entire little mini movie series. I think there's 5 in total.
Oh.
I believe this one is right near the end of it. And it just is just the songs line up and the music videos line up to make a little story out of all of them. It's quite good. Now I'm going to get up. You have 1 minute and 17 seconds left, but I have to go fetch a bad cat. Like always. So, oh, you're coming here because you heard me say bad cat. And you're I'm closing this door, cat.
I have no idea.
Barely had to get up because she knew it was her.
I feel like this is gonna be another band that I'm like, oh god damn it, I know that band, but I don't know that band.
Probably.
Oh, yes, I can guarantee you know this band and you're gonna hate me.
Probably, but for now,
Oh,
I
you-
will refrain from hating because I do not know what it is, but I will.
Actually, I will even go a step further. The album this song is on is the only album I don't own from this band.
Is it Creature Feature?
It's not Creature Feature, it's not Canadian.
Isn't it? Oh.
Also, I think I have all of their albums except for the newest one that's not available for purchase yet.
But you said album, the only album you don't have, so that was my first thought.
I know I own Creature Feature albums, but I do have a lot of discs. I'm old. I'm old. I see typing. Is this the ability to... Oh, there's the timer. Do we have any last guesses? Oh, I will, McBride will give... Do you have any last guess? The timer went off. Got
Yeah, I
nothing?
have no idea.
Alright, Chris. So, the band's original song that Chris will hate me for, it's not this song. The band is Mariana's Trench.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Oh.
I didn't know they were
song
Canadian, to
is-
be fair.
Shit.
Yeah, they're from... Yeah, I was staring at like their name like every other Canadian band. And the song is Fallout. It's I was torn between this and another one, but Fallout is a very good song, and there's even explosions.
See, I
I like explosions.
I actually don't really like Mariana's Trench.
They're pop rock.
Well, it was
so
just
it's
because
not-
when I was in like early years of high school or like late elementary school, whatever, a couple of people I knew were obsessed with it and would just not stop talking about it.
Was it the one song?
Which one's
Shake
Oh
Tramp?
fuck, I hate Shake Tramp.
Slap you like a bitch. I gotta go get this dog out now. There's bad cats. They're bad dogs.
There's also you know what other bands I forgot about was that there was Metro, I think is Canadian, and there's Metric.
Yeah.
I hate Shake It.
Oh, Metro Station.
Yeah, I hate that song would not stop
I love-
fucking playing.
Yeah, that one went for a long, long time. You guys ready for your
Do
second?
you guys
your
remember
obscure song?
Jaiho?
Oh yeah.
Who?
Jaiho.
I don't know who that is.
Huh.
Is that the song from
Alright.
the
Slumdog Millionaire.
Slumdog? Yeah, Slumdog Millionaire.
It was really popular for a while.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay. You guys ready for your obscure song?
Sure.
And as I said, this one and the movie are themed for Halloweens of the spooky times.
Is it Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Well, it's not a song. That might be the movie, but this is the song. The Rocky Horror Picture Show is not a song.
No, but it could be the band. No, I know
It's
it's
not a
I know
band.
it's not, but like
You mean the soundtrack?
Yeah. Same thing.
No, I would not. I would not count that. And if I did, I would be counting it by the original song doers. So I would. You guys, the song doers, artists. Yes, I wasn't sure how words worked there. So you guys would have to think deep into the credits of the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
You might be able to, because I think actually Sweet Transvestite is actually done by Tim Curry, and it is listed as Tim Curry. But it's your lyrics for the beginning of the song are, "When the devil is too busy and death's a bit too
Voltaire.
much, they call for." It is Voltaire. Do you know the name of the
Yes,
song?
I do. It's When You're Evil.
Yes, it is.
Hey.
I used to listen to that song when I was 18. Or not 18, when I was 14.
Didn't even get to finish saying my lyrics.
Sorry, I have that on my Spotify because I love that song so much. Like, that's back in my days of, like, Creature Feature and stuff.
Back in your days, I'm still in
Well,
those
yeah,
days.
but, like, when I used to listen to them religiously. Oh, that's loud music. Hello, music.
All right, guys, ready for your movie quote?
Yeah,
Because I
let's
didn't
do
even
it.
need to start the timer for that one.
Sorry.
It's showtime.
Beetlejuice?
Correct.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking,
I'm only making.
it's funny because the thing is, it's like, I think there's a lot of movies where people say that, but I'm just like,
It's
what's the one that I think of? I'm like,
And
Beetlejuice.
if it was related to Halloween, it's Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
It's themed.
And the thing is, by saying Beetlejuice,
this-
I get the name of the movie and the name of the character who says it.
I am actually counting this one only as 1 point because it doesn't
Yeah,
say.
exactly. So, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So
I'm proud of myself.
that. that was one of those times where like,
Gotta love when I get the obscure song in a second, but I don't get the song that of a popular band.
the popular band song. Oh man. So our points for currently the date of slightly before Halloween are Devin has
Ooh,
has
he's
7
leading now.
points.
Damn.
Oh.
Chris has 6.
I'm in last
And
place
Brian
now.
has 5.
We've switched it.
What the shit? I'm at the top?
Guys,
Holy
the-
fuck.
We've
Full-
switched it.
Yeah, when I added movie quotes, you've gotten every single one. Except you only got 1 point when I did
Yeah.
what was it, Fantastic
yeah,
Mr.
'cause I
Fox?
could not remember the name of
'Cause-
the character.
You couldn't remember Ash's name. It did take you a while to get that
It
one.
did. Because I haven't seen that
It
movie
was
in a
I think
while.
it was after I started naming actors and told you it was stop motion. Or no, not stop motion,
Either way.
claymation.
Either way, terrifying.
Yeah.
Alright. Back into the lane of the spooky. I can close this now. My god.
I am,
So many. Every time we play that game, I have so many
You
tabs.
didn't even-
The tabs
you
are.
didn't even get to read off any facts about any of those.
I didn't have any because Voltaire doesn't have a wiki.
Oh. See, I always forget that Voltaire, like, because it's like one of those weird, because it's like, Voltaire has a wiki, but probably, like, the writer, not the, singer thing.
Nope, that doesn't have a wiki either.
Really?
Nope.
Huh.
Nothing. Nothing. I had nothing. No. I found one that said it claimed it was a wiki, and it was just the lyrics of the song.
Well, I mean, there's information, I suppose.
I had the lyrics. It was too spooky for the internet.
Apparently. Cursed
Too
knowledge.
spooky. I have a lot of cursed
Do
knowledge.
they even have any other band or like songs?
Voltaire?
Are they even a
Yeah,
person or are they?
That's a man. I'm subscribed to them on YouTube.
Huh.
They are. I
Aurelio
think
Voltaire.
I even. Yep, they have several albums. 2, and they do live shows.
I have to stop my brain from thinking, when you say Voltaire, I have to stop my brain from being like, Voltron? That's not a
Voltron?
band. It's a 5-man band,
It could
but
be.
not a band.
Not that kind of band.
No.
Not that kind of band.
I actually
Not
did
right, Kat.
find, I think, the wiki.
Oh, it wouldn't come up for me.
'Cause
I guess my.
You weren't looking up his first name.
Yeah, I was looking up Voltaire, not his full name.
Yeah, because it's Aurelio Voltaire.
Yeah,
Cuban
so
American. Oh, actually, it's his
Yeah.
middle name, not even his last name.
yeah, Voltaire is not his last name. I can't pronounce that last name.
He's
But yeah,
Hernandez.
I could not find the wiki. Couldn't find it. Chris found it in a few minutes, but I couldn't remember his full name either. I only knew him as Voltaire.
Hmm.
So that might be why.
It was on Ookie
Did I?
Spooky.
We still have. Oh my goodness, that game usually takes half an hour. It took 15 minutes that time. That game takes up the rest of our episode. Oh, excuse me. I'm still have bad tum.
Tum 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 tum.
No, not chicken fingers, Coke, and barbecue sauce,
Ooh,
man.
yeah, that's a
That's a combo,
combination.
yeah.
It's a combo.
Oh yeah, I remember. That actually reminds me. There was a time when I was I was camping. I think I was like 13 or something like that. I wound up drinking a lot of pop, like a lot of cherry pop, like black cherry, and like eating a lot of cherries.
Oh no.
It's really bad when you choose to do that, and then go play around jumping and
Yep,
climbing
that's a
over
terrible
rocks.
idea.
I threw up. I did throw up.
And was it all like?
Yeah.
It was all cherry.
It was all red.
Yep.
Oh, that must have looked terrifying.
Yep. I was not happy.
That's fair. That's a lot of cherry gurgling around your tummy.
I
Do we
really want black cherry so now, actually.
As much as I don't want to say it, do we want to talk about the Five Guys
Yes, let's
story?
do that,
Let's talk
please,
about
because
Five
that's just
Guys.
hilarious.
Let's talk about the Five Guys story.
12 fingers and 5 guys.
12 fingers.
12
in
fingers
Five
and Five
Guys.
Guys in my mouth. We'll start with the easy one. 12 fingers. I was eating chicken fingers before this started, and I said, just let me shove a few fingers in my mouth, and I'll be ready. So I shoved 12 fingers in my mouth.
12 fingers is a
Five
little
Guys.
bit more than a few.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That's more than
but
one
I just kept
person
eating.
has.
To be honest, I was already eating when I said a few more.
Fair.
I think like I had a bowl of like 16, and I had already eaten most of it. And there's still 3 left in here.
Fair enough.
I still have some barbecue sauce left too that I will be eating after this. Delicious fingies. The Five Guys story takes a little more of an explanation. Five Guys Burgers and Fries is this fantastic place to eat food, and it's essentially the Subway but burgers.
Yeah.
And am I wrong?
Well, I've never
It's-
actually had
it's-
I've
Five
only
Guys.
had it
It's-
once, and it was fantastic.
It's basically it's a burger place, but you get to pick what's on your burger, and they have a whole
Ooh, that
list
sounds
of
good.
like anything you can choose. And they have like they even have 2 different options that are everything and the everything plus, where it's literally everything is like your common burger items. Everything plus is literally every single option they
Oh,
have.
damn.
Because they have their common burger items and then like the obscure items. So that's stuff like banana
Oh.
peppers, some sauces like the double A sauce. Stuff normal people wouldn't put on a burger, but sometimes, yes. I don't remember what these items are. I think also one of them's jalapenos. A lot
Yeah,
of them is
usually
like
is.
spicy pepper stuff. But some of them are just questionable items that I don't understand why are on a burger.
Like,
I think caramelized
Really?
onions are in the obscure
ooh,
category.
those are
Amazing.
good.
Yeah, but they have regular onions in your everything category.
Yeah, but caramelized onions are the only good part
That
of
is very
good kind
true.
of onion.
Yeah, but on
Yeah.
a burger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I agree, but like, I guess that's how they ruled it because I think they are
think
from
so,
New
yeah.
York.
Ah.
Yeah, I think that's it. I'm trying to bring up the menu so I can see these obscure things. Also, their regular sized burger is like a double patty mountain of a
Oh,
thing.
Jesus.
It's ridiculous. They might have taken away that. I haven't gone to Five Guys in a while, but they don't have the toppings separated into
Oh.
2 separate categories anymore.
Oh.
So I guess they've changed it so maybe they do that in the store,
Maybe.
but not on their website. They also do Cajun fries,
yes,
which
I
are
remember
also
those.
amazing.
Sounds good.
Also, a regular order of fries is like 2 boxes of large McDonald's fries.
Yeah, it reminds me
For
of the
$4.
Whistle Stop Cafe in Peterborough. They have like a mountain-sized poutine.
Yeah, they also do poutine according to this website, which is magic. So what had happened is my uncle was going to the bar, so I hitched a ride with him to go to Five Guys. And I was just going to stop at Five Guys, pick up my stuff, and I was going to go home and eat. 'Cause that's what I do. I normally or take my food home, even before COVID hit. This was several years ago. It's long before COVID was a thing.
Yes.
I think I was still in high school. If
Really?
you want to go
This
back
was
that
high
far,
school?
I think it might have been I
That's-
was still in high school. I think this is the year I graduated, and it was like the summer after. Yeah, this is quite a long time
adds
ago.
that much more to the conclusion of this story too.
Oh boy.
You forget that people think I'm either
That is
30 or
very true.
12, even back then.
And now.
Because I have 2 ages, and none of them are correct. This is also the man that several people have asked me, is that my husband?
Okay then.
Oh.
Oh.
Me and my uncle have a very strange relationship.
Hopefully
And
not that
it's-
strange.
No, it's always other people saying things which makes it strange. It's what other people conclude by looking and just assuming. So I get home, I started eating my burger, and I got halfway through my burger. And I hadn't even touched the mountain of fries, which at the time was an entire bag, because I ordered a large, so it was literally just an entire bag of fries.
Fuck.
Ooh.
That's how much fries you get. One large is an entire bag. It's great.
Damn.
You would need
Yeah,
5
and they're
guys to eat all of those fries.
Yeah. Well, I think the Five Guys Burgers and Fries joke is the original one was run by 5 different guys, and that's how they did it. They had the cashier, the fry cook, the guy doing the toppings, and then the guy peeling potatoes, the guy doing fries. It was like they had a perfect lineup. And he phoned me and put me on speakerphone while he was at the bar, and he's like, "Can you bring me my wallet?" Because where he was within walking distance. I could walk there. It's just like literally just slightly past Five Guys. And I walked home from there. He had forgotten his wallet. He was like, "Can you bring me my wallet?" My response was, "Yeah, just let me finish shoving these Five Guys in my mouth." To him, he knew I was going to Five Guys. This was a common sentence. Me, I didn't know how he was on speakerphone.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I walk in. I was holding the wallet. I didn't have my bag of fries with me. I left those here on my desk, and my brother the reason I ordered a large is my brother took half the fries because that's all he wanted.
That's valid.
Yeah. You get that many fries for like, I think it's like $5 or $6 for a giant bag of fries.
That's
Man,
an
I'm gonna buy
entire
a
meal.
bag of fries. Yeah, just potatoes. And I walk in, and people are like really concerned because this is a weekday, the middle of a weekday. I'm pretty sure it was a Tuesday to be exact, but I'm not 100%.
Oh.
And they were very concerned. And then I realized they had heard me say I had shoved Five Guys in my mouth, and like, yeah, I was eating a burger from Five Guys. The look of shock and confusion on everyone's face.
What would be even funnier in that sense is if you just walk in and like do like take the thumb on the corner of your mouth and just kind of slightly wipe it away and just give a smug look to everybody else.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't need to push that any further than it already exists.
Yeah,
Also,
see, that's
this
something
is-
with
Oh,
Sif.
100%.
Yeah.
Just own it.
Something Sif would do. Also, this is the way before the days of Barnabas. I said I'm pretty sure this was in high school, so this is
Barnabas
I-
has always existed. He was just waiting for his turn.
Exactly.
just waiting for his chance. This is more of Kira's an innocent baby still. I say that.
Yeah.
Devin knew me in high school.
I didn't know you in high school,
I was-
but like I know that that's fucking bullshit.
It was believable that I was an innocent baby.
Believable.
Now it's not believable.
Sure. The truth.
The truth hurts me greatly. I I was not as smug and confident to be able to do that, especially since I didn't realize that's what people thought.
Fair.
I didn't know I was on speakerphone.
Fair.
But if you want to know the wife story really quickly, is we were on a cruise. It was me, my brother, grandmother, and my 2 uncles. And no parents. Fuck parents.
Who needs parents?
But the way the sleeping arrangements were, it was 2 rooms. My uncles were in one room, and it was me, my brother, and my grandma in the other. I got the couch bed. So it was like a little armchair that would fold out into a futon, and it was the most uncomfortable thing in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was all springs.
Oof.
It was also, it's a cruise ship, so the cabins are like teeny. So I couldn't even like sleep on the floor, which probably would have been way more comfortable.
Probably.
Because there was no floor. There's no floor space. So a lot of my time I spent outside. I normally sat in the smoking area because my grandma and my uncles were smokers, so that's the area I was used to sitting in. So late at night I would go outside because like I would wait till I was on the verge of passing out to be able to sleep on this horrible futon thing.
Yeah. Sounds like a recipe for pain.
It was. I was in pain for a lot of that trip. But I would go out onto the smoking area late at night, and I would play solitaire or do something. I normally had a deck of cards. I was hardcore into magic tricks at the time.
Ooh.
I was never very good at them, but I did have some Russians that were also on the cruise come and teach me card tricks and play They came and played card games with me because I was in the smoking area, so they would come sit with me in the like 11 o'clock at night. This teeny tiny child. I was 14. And they would come play cards with me. We played rummy. We played poker. We played blackjack.
Cheap.
But once it hit like, yeah. Also, I'm 100% sure some of them were in the mafia.
Oh, that sounds about
100%.
Yeah, probably.
100%. I have no evidence to go on, but I'm 90% sure.
Just the general vibe that they gave off. It's like, yeah, they're mafia.
They're mobsters. It's
this
cool.
This is the mafia. But when it got close to like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., if I was still awake, I would go to the night bar, which closed at that time around 1 or 2, to go collect my uncle, which was drunk off his butt, and go pile him into his room, and then go back to my room and go pass out. So I would go to the edge, because no minors are allowed in this bar, period.
Fair.
I can walk into the other drinking areas, but this one, because it was the night bar, no minors are allowed in, period. We are in American waters. Minor is under 21. I am only 14.
Even if you,
I'm actually 14. I don't look 14. Is the problem here, because I walk in, I was like, I'm here to collect that man. He's like, oh, are you his wife? And I was like, no, I'm just here to collect him. Oh, you gotta be his girlfriend then. Is this your sugar daddy?
Oh, no.
Kill him.
With fire.
It was really hard to explain not to, because I don't look 14. There's no reason I should be up at this time of night.
I was up till 4 a.m. when I was 14. All the time.
Yeah, but like common sense. Also, all the other kids in this ship, like, 'cause they had kids programs and the teen program, and we were gonna drop my brother off at the kid one, and I looked at it, and they were like, babbies. And I was like, this is not a kid program, this is a babby program. And I was gonna take him to the teen program with me. I'm like,
these are adult teens.
This is 3 people. No, these are 3 people that don't want to be here that look younger than me.
Oh.
No. Yeah. And we left. We're just like, no. These are not things we want to deal with. We'd rather just sit in the corner and find nachos or something. Which we did find nachos. So we went. I had to explain on 2 separate occasions. That is the excuse we were using so no one would ask as many questions is that's my dad. Because he's also played my dad. He's my uncle.
That's valid. A little bit easier to explain than...
Yeah. It was like, that's my dad.
Well, where's your uncle?
So...
well, that's not what I meant to say.
Yeah, but where's your mother? It was like, it's not uncommon to take only one parent, so it looked a little less bad of just traveling with your grandmother and
Yeah.
your two uncles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Because
Ugh.
Yeah.
that could be a little concerning.
So it got really bad because I just wanted to help him to his room because usually by that point in time he couldn't walk straight,
Oh, jeez.
Mm.
and we are on a boat
That's not a good combination right
in
there.
the ocean.
Yeah, that's a little concerning.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't want him overboard.
I mean, if you kept to the middle,
The night bar was on the upper deck, so you actually have to walk at least partway along the
Nope.
railing of the boat. Yeah, you have to go to like the center of the ship, and it's at the front of the ship and on the upper deck.
see,
You have to walk along the railing.
whenever I'm on the ferry, I have to like if I have to be anywhere that's like close to the edge, I distinctly hold on because I am really clumsy.
I mean, yes, you are.
I have actual sea legs. Like I can walk across. We learned this on that cruise. In the middle of a storm, walk in a straight line across a moving
Yep.
boat. It's fine.
See, like I'm pretty good at it, but I just don't trust my dexterity.
Ah, that's fair. Like I had to explain several times though. He's not my sugar daddy, he's not my husband, he's not my boyfriend, he's not any of those things. He is my dad, he's technically my uncle.
But close
I
enough.
just need him to get to the room. I was even at the end of this cruise allowed up in the upper decks because no one in that bar because no one believed I was 14.
Ugh. That's not okay.
Yeah,
14.
that's creepy as fuck.
Yeah. Murder them all.
Yeah.
Burn them.
I
If you're on international
there
waters,
was-
they can't harm you.
We were too close to the coast for most of it. It was American waters.
Yeah, screw it. Diplomatic immunity.
But the funny part is because there were a few other people that sat with me in the middle of the night. Like I had a rotating group of people that just randomly came to play card games with me in the middle of the night. The Russians came once they found me that first night. They were there every night
Aw.
at the same day. They came out every time they went for their smoke break. They would come and sit with me to keep me company.
Aw. You made
'Cause
some
I had
mafia
explained why I was there.
friends.
I made they were my Russian friends. They
There
taught
you
me some
go.
card tricks even. Yeah. But there was a few other people that once they saw that this kid is 90% of the time here from like 8 to at least 11, they came and sat with me all the time. Because I was in a sheltered corner. Rain never hit that corner. It's the smoking area. And we get to play cards
Fun.
with
Oh,
real
God.
betting because I was betting money.
Of course.
I-
Yeah. How much did you win?
We were playing in change.
How often did you win?
So
Nice.
90% of the time.
That's what I thought.
Sorry, in elementary school, we played poker with rockets. And I still won a lot.
For any potential Americans, the Rockets are probably what you call Smarties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
And
you're weird.
the British. Yeah, the British also call them Smarties, I believe.
Well, yeah. Like,
it's
normal
I think
people.
only Canada calls them rockets.
Wait, no, I think the British, because the British have Smarties too, I believe. Like regular Smarties.
The Americans also have Smarties, the chocolate Smarties.
Do they?
Yup.
Well, how do they not get that confused?
I don't know.
It's like, would you like
I
your
think 'cause they
chocolate
call- 'cause
Smarties
they-
or your chalk powder Smarties?
Yeah. No, I think they're called Smarties and chocolate Smarties. I think that's the difference.
That's
Just normal Smarties, chocolate Smarties.
that's weird.
Yeah, it's
I don't,
on the side note of
Smarties.
our spooky went from less spooky to questionable morals.
Yeah.
Story time with Kira's great. So don't forget to ring a ding 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 the bell. Our flavors for the spooky time flavors. What are some good spooky
Candy
time flavors?
corn.
Are ew.
Candy corn's good.
Excuse me? No.
Is it?
Gross, but you know what?
Pumpkin?
Yeah, no.
Fine.
It tastes like candle.
I don't want to play with you guys anymore.
You love us and you know it.
No, don't touch me. You don't like candy corn.
It tastes like candle.
It does not.
As someone who has eaten candle, yes, it
well, it
does.
depends on you must be tasting some good candles then.
No. Well, some of them are okay.
Don't eat candles.
Don't eat wax, candy corn, or candles.
Bite.
So on the time of the spookies, our bake
Yay.
button is gonna be pumpkin,
No, just
not pumpkin spice.
Oh, sure.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin tastes good, but candy.
No, pumpkin tastes disgusting as well.
Well, pumpkin pie is good.
Pumpkin pie's good.
Nope,
Pumpkin
I
pie
don't
is
have
Yeah,
very
but that has spices in it.
Pumpkin spice has spices, but not pumpkin spice. And you know what? Candy
we
apple.
go,
Candy
yeah.
apple's a pretty Halloween thing.
Yeah, those are good.
That's gonna be our subscribe button is candy apple, and our like
There we
button
go.
is pumpkin.
Do we have a taste
In
for
that
our bell?
in that exact voice. Oh no, the bell you just ring a ding 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 ding.
That's how you get the candies.
Bell. Yeah. You get the candies by ring a ding 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 bell. And if you hit it enough time, you might get a spooky scary skeleton.
Oh, dear.
Shivers up your spine.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.